Hello everybody, Chance Squirrel here, and today we are doing how to use Raticate. So, here are the base stats. We've got some pretty terrible defenses on both forms for the typings. And then more speed on the regular form, more attack, and then more special attack, even though you're really not going to use it in either situation. And then Alolan Raticate has good enough defenses that you could use it as a bulky attacker, 75, 70, and 80, but then its speed gets cut significantly. So yeah, those are some of the points to point out. So yeah, and then here's their weaknesses and resistances. Normal Raticate, immune to ghost, weak to fighting, just your plain old normal type. And then the Alolan form is dark normal, so it's 4 times weak to fighting, 2 times weak to bug, 2 times weak to fairy, 2 immunities, which is really nice, and resistant to dark. So pluses and minuses on both ends. So yeah, then hopping right into Pokemon Showdown. So we've got our Raticate here. So I was thinking you could do some kind of maybe a focus sash setup. I actually think I left this one a little undone because I wasn't exactly sure what to do. And then you have the option hustle or guts, depending on which one you want, and run away, no competitive use. So yeah, hustle or guts, take your pick. I guess I'll put guts on here because then we at least counter out burn. And I believe it gets swords dance. Yeah, it gets swords dance. So you could run Swords Dance, Double Edge. You could run Endeavor. You could run Shadow Claw. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Shadow Claw. So yeah, I didn't come into this video with super hopes because it is just your basic Raticate. And I will get over to the top of the screen and explain my madness that's going on there. We've got Wild Charges and Headbutt that you could use. I think it even gets Flame Wheel if you really want to get really tech. Yeah, there it is, Flame Wheel. Only non-fire type to get Flame Wheel. So yeah, and then let's head on over to Raticate. I didn't put it in here, but something I should have put in here is the Figgy Berry, or any of the berries that can cause confusion, because it restores half health when at half health or less. So basically, if you get, let's say I get Super Fanged or brought down to exactly 50%, I get boosted right back up to max hit points. And on this set, I'd probably run Adamant max attack, max speed, or probably even Jolly actually on this one. Just to get the extra little bit there. So yeah, and then over here we can actually use Crunch now with Stab. And then we don't need the Shadow Claw. We got this in head, but we lose the Wild Charge, which is kind of interesting. So we've still got that option to Swords Dance. We got Super Fang. We got Roar if you really want to try roaring out something. So yeah, not a whole lot of options. And since you are still a normal type, you could go Double Edge or Return. So like you could just throw up a set like this. This is probably what I would end up doing, is something along the lines of this. So you have your priority, you have your dual stab, and then you have your setup move. And yeah, would probably do that. So yeah, and then here we go. I guess it's about time. We've gotten pretty far into the video. I don't know exactly if there is any more you can do with these two Pokemon here, but let's get into this one here. Rattata, level 1 Fear Rattata, and it is the reason why people call it Fear. Focus Sash, Endeavor, Quick Attack, Rattata. So you take your level 1 Rattata, and you have Endeavor on it. So you eat a big, powerful, let's say a Mega Salamence punches you in the face with Double Edge, and then you Endeavor. Because of your Focus Sash, you survive with 1 hit point. Endeavor then brings them down to 1 hit point. And if that Salamence isn't carrying a quick attack for itself, which most of them usually aren't because it's so fast, then you quick attack or sucker punch, depending on which one you. And sucker punch is more there for ghosts. So yeah, you deal with those, and then you KO it. Ghost types aren't affected by Endeavor either, but if you come in and you just happen to have a ghost type that's at very low hit points, then you might be able to get the KO on Sucker Punch. It's going to be very weak because we're running the level 1 to try and get blown up. But yeah. So I think that's just about everything. I mean, there is Thick Fat on Raticate, so you can run that to absorb it, but then you wouldn't want the Figgy Berry. You'd probably want something more like a Citrus Berry. Yeah, Citrus Berry. And then Hustle, it's usable, but I don't like the orange. I don't like the chance to miss, but yeah. So I guess that's how to use Raticate, and Alolan Raticate. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.